UFC 294. As expected, I fucking predicted it. It was gonna be a snooze fucking fest. Why am I saying that? Cause the UFC is known to fucking put on fights that are fucking great, right? But doesn't matter how much. It doesn't matter how much you're considered best in the world or whatever. But in short notice, you don't fight your best. You may be the best in the world, but on short notice, you don't fight the best. The only man that went in there and did his job to fight on short notice was Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman did what he was supposed to do. Potentially, him winning the fight was very slim. What am I talking about? Because obviously, a lot of people know how the UAE judges, are biased. At the end of the day, that shit was a fuck up. It was a straight fuck up. Because Kamaru Usman wasn't happy about the 10-8s, about the 10-8 scores. And I'm telling you right now, UAE judges, oh man, are one of the most biased people to ever judge, I think, the sport. We are going to see Francis Ngannou. We're going to see Francis Ngannou fight Tyson Fury. And obviously, the UAE judges, they're going to lean to watch the person who has to win. But at the end of the day, it's not about that, bro. It's not about that. Kamaru Usman put on a fucking show. As I fucking asked that shit, I predicted it perfectly. It was a snooze fest, a waste of $79. Unfortunately, I didn't buy that shit because I knew that shit was gonna be was gonna be a snooze fucking fest. Obviously, my brother Kamaru Usman, I had to go rewatch the fight because of him. And back, obviously that was a recap. Now let's get to the actual reaction. Let's start with the main event. Come on. Again, I fucking predicted that. I fucking predicted that shit. What happened? Alexander Volkanovski was gonna get submitted. Unfortunately, he did not get submitted, but he got knocked out. I put that in quotes. You know why I put that in quotes? Cause Alexander Volkanovski has a chin. That's why I thought he was going to. That's why I thought he was going to win. No. That's why I thought he was going to get submitted. Cause Islam Makhachev was gonna try everything to fucking, to fucking finish him. With striking, obviously with striking, he wanted to prove himself that he's world class. He's a fucking world class light heavyweight and a world class pound for pound fighter. That was his fucking main thinking when he fought in that first round. And guess what? It came into fruition. He proved himself. He proved himself to be a great striker. People are forgetting the first fight that he actually touched up Alexander Volkanovski quite a few times in the striking. Number two, Alexander Volkanovski. For me, Islam is just too much for Alexander Volkanovski. They may give him the trilogy, but he's not gonna win that trilogy. Why? Islam Makhachev is fucking too strong. Number two, Islam is fucking close. For me, he's the closest thing to Habib. Why am I saying that? But in a more improved way, cause he's showing his striking is world class. He's showing that, cause Alexander Volkanovski went in there to fight like a maniac, and he did that, and he paid the price. He didn't want to really become, a two-weight division champ. Obviously, he wanted the money. That's how I interpret the whole situation of the short notice fights. And obviously, the agenda was clear. I'm gonna put the link in the description, or you are gonna have to look it up. I said it. The agenda is clear. Riyadh season. That was That was the main goal to actually push aside that matchup, but it didn't work. October 28th is getting a lot of buzz. Okay, back to UFC UFC 294. Kamaru Usman versus Hamza Chimaev. Come on, people. Come on, people. Come on, people. I'm gonna say this again. The most disrespected people in the world are black ones. Black ones. Why am I saying that? Because, man, the Arab nation seem to be disrespecting, my man Kamaru Usman, saying that obviously Leon Edwards ended his career, blah blah blah, he lost that fight. Obviously, they're not giving him credit. They're not giving him credit like they're giving Alexander Volkanovski the credit. Why am I touching on that? Because Alexander Volkanovski got knocked the fuck out. Again, in quotes. Alexander Volkanovski is getting a lot of support. He just got fucked. He just got knocked out. And Kamaru Usman fought to a decision. And the disrespect is real. The disrespect is real. The internet is talking a lot of shit. But anyway, man, I know. Back to Usman. Usman is a veteran of the game, welterweight. He's almost one of the. He's one of the greatest welterweight. He's one of the greatest welterweight of all time. That's what Kamaru Usman is. Looking at his resume, he lost to a guy who's a world class, and obviously now he's in a 3-fight losing streak. Obviously he lost to the same person twice, and obviously the disrespect is real cause of that. But at the end of the day, Kamaru Usman, full camp, he gets the job done. Hamza Chimaev really, he fought according to his coaches. He stuck to the game plan, to what they were supposed to do in order for them to win the fight. That's how they fucking played the whole fucking thing. What am I talking about? I'm talking about them, not doing much in the fight because obviously the judges are on their favor. And on the other hand, Kamaru Usman just had to be patient and wait for Hamza Chimaev to lose focus and do what he does and go crazy like he did against Gilbert Burns. But he didn't do that. He followed the game plan. He listened to his coaches. He decided to fight with his brain, not what Hamza Chimaev wanted to do. But at the end of the day, the judges fucked it up again, and a lot of people thinking that was total domination. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. This is MMA, bro. Obviously, I learned to admire that type. I learned to admire that side of the game, But Hamza Chimaev wasn't throwing hard punches to hurt Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman wasn't cut. Kamaru Usman didn't swell up after that first round. All that Kamaru Usman had to do has to defend and survive the first round to not get finished. Because obviously, when he gets finished, there's a lot at stake for him. That's my interpretation of the fight. It was a rip-off. It was a robbery for fans who paid for that card, for fans who paid for that pay-per-view. It was a rip-off. I'm looking to go spend my $79.99 on Riyadh season. Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. That's the fight I'm looking forward to. And Peace out. Thanks for watching.